Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Count Out. Today we're going to be talking about how there are plans, or there's been talks of unifying the United States and Intercontinental Championships after unifying the world titles. So, what do you think about that, Corey? If they unify the Intercontinental and United States Championships, which apparently people think they're going to do at the Elimination Chamber, with Big E Langston as the Intercontinental Champion and Dean Ambrose as the United States Champion.
It's no good.
I don't
I
think
don't
they
think
should
it's
do
good.
it.
I think it makes sense to unify the main titles because there only should be one true world champion, especially since there's not two shows anymore.
Yeah.
But I think it's always good to have extra since they have such a big roster. They have
Yeah.
such a huge roster. It's good to have other titles to give. So if you don't, Ziggler's not ready to be a world champion, let's give him the United States Championship. Gives them something.
Yeah.
It helps build feuds.
And plus,
more
it
to
gives
do.
like for example, you can't have like Sheamus, John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista, CM Punk all in the world title picture at the same time. So you gotta have something else to do. And even if they're in main event feuds, maybe they can chase the Intercontinental title. Because what I think it used to be is in all of WWE's success, like their most successful era, the Attitude Era, they always had at least two secondary titles, like the European and Intercontinental or Intercontinental Cruiserweight or the Lightweight or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with you. And I think the reason maybe why the speculation is going around that they should merge titles together is because they don't do anything with the titles anymore.
But I feel like now that they got rid of the World Heavyweight title, that they should start. They'd start to build up because like from what I've seen, Big E Langston, the Intercontinental title, he looks pretty good. He doesn't look weak or anything. He looks like he's defending the title. And Dean Ambrose, I mean, he hasn't done anything with it. But what they need to do to make these titles mean something is just put him in a good feud or a good rivalry, and they really haven't done that. I mean, they've started to a little bit, like they started having feuds, but they just dropped them. You gotta have it back then. Like I'll say, I think the best time for the Intercontinental title was the early 2000s with like Kurt Angle, Jericho, Benoit, all those guys fighting for the title.
China.
China, yeah.
Let's get past that. No, I think it's a stupid idea. I think they should focus on it more. I mean, it's something that those
Yeah.
titles are built. What are they called though? They're gonna merge it in the Intercontinental.
I
United
think they
States
put it under the
Champ.
Intercontinental title name because Intercontinental title is one of my favorite titles actually.
Well, that's been the WWE
It's like
Championship for a
staple.
long time.
Since like the 70s, 60s maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I think that they shouldn't merge them. They should, soon enough. I feel like WWE is going to start to come to their senses, and they're going to start, giving some feuds to these titles, and yeah, I think
Well, they have such, like I said, they have such a huge roster, and I mean,
and like you said, they need to give the title to people to still elevate them. For example, like Barrett, he came back with this bad news Barrett thing. He should get the title, so then when he's ready to go to the world heavyweight title scene, you know what I mean? Or like you said, Ziggler can get the Intercontinental title and then move up. You know what I mean? It's almost like, in fact, they could almost steal an idea from TNA and use it like the Destination X, where if you're holding like the United States Intercontinental title at like a certain time, you can cash it in for a world title shot.
no, absolutely, it would be a lot better. I mean, it would be better than what they did with TNA. I mean, the television championship. I mean,
Yeah.
don't do that. Don't have like another Dean Ambrose. If Dean Ambrose loses it, don't have it another Dean Ambrose when they win it. They never defend it. They don't.
Yeah,
even
they
carry it
defend it for like
around.
the first month, and then it's just like, whatever.
Yeah, I'll
It's
just
just
carry
like
the
a little
title.
belt right now. It's just like a little
Exactly.
display
It's
piece.
just
It's like a
to
replica.
carry his
It's
belt.
like, yeah.
That's all it is. Just to carry his pants.
Honestly, when's the last? I don't think he's ever even defended it like in the past like 4 months, and he's held it since like WrestleMania, which is insane. But yeah. So pretty much, don't unify the titles, but just learn how to. WWE's gonna have to learn how to book them and actually have feuds going and make them meaningful. So not having the champion lose all the time, and all that good stuff.
But that's what we think. I mean,
What do you guys
we
think?
don't-
Leave a comment down below. Thank you.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.